The first new launch in Woodlands after 13 years, given its close proximity to Woodlands South MRT and within 1 kilometer to Innova Primary School, Singapore Sports School and Republic Poly. Will Norwood Grand be a good buy? In today's project analysis, I will share my thoughts on Norwood Grand. This is a 99 years leasehold development located in Champions Way at Woodlands, which is just 3 minutes walk from Woodlands South MRT. The developers are CDL and have 348 units ranging from 1 to 4 bedrooms, and it is set to TOP in March 2030. This project is classified as a harmonised project, which means that you are only paying for livable space and aircon ledges are not part of the gross floor area. We will be using a guide price of 2,200 PSF by the developer for the calculation in this video. Let's start with 1 bedroom units. There are a total of 31 units of 1 bedroom plus study of 495 square feet, which is the smallest unit type in this project. If you are looking for a 1 bedroom unit for the price tag of $1 million, you would have a chance to get a unit here at Norwood Grand.
Now, before I dive into the other bedroom types, let's first take a look at the current supply in Woodlands. Right now, there are no projects in the area that are under 10 years old. In terms of 1 bedroom units, there are a total 508 units and only 23 units or 4.5% are available for sale as of today's filming. To get an idea of rental potential, we can compare nearby projects like Woodhaven and Park Rosewood, where 1 bedroom units typically rent around 2,800 per month. So if Norwood Grand's 1 bedroom units launch below $1 million, that will result in a rental yield of about 3.36%.
Now let's move on to the 2 bedroom and 2 plus study layouts. There are 3 different unit types. The 624 square feet with 77 units, 2 bedroom plus study, ensuite of 667 square feet with 11 units, and the 2 bedroom plus study of 710 square feet with 43 units. Of course, every unit will have its pros and cons. For the 624 square feet layout, this is a dumbbell layout and has a tucked-in kitchen. The only drawback that I see for this layout is there are no windows in the bathroom and the kitchen. Difference between the 624 square feet and 667 square feet layout is that the study is included inside the master bedroom and the master bathroom has a window. Lastly, the 710 square feet, it has an L-shaped kitchen and the placement of the study is in front of the bedrooms. For the 2 bedrooms units, I would rank 624 square feet at first choice because it is more functional with a dedicated space for each use. My second choice would then go to the 710 square feet because of the possibility of the dining room shifted to the study, and you then can have a wider living room space. I personally would avoid the 667 square feet because of the open kitchen, as the other 2 layouts would actually be more practical. Now let's move on to the 3 bedroom units, 3 bedroom and 3 plus study. So there are a total of 4 different unit types. For the 3 bedroom compact, there is the 872 square feet and 883 square feet with a total of 33 units. 3 bedroom plus study of 904 square feet with 22 units and 3 bedroom premium plus study of 1044 square feet with 33 units. For the 3 bedroom compact, they are very much similar and the only difference in the square footage is the foyer area. Between both 3 bedroom compact units, I have a preference for the 872 square feet layout over the 883 layout because it provides more privacy along the walkway. Now, if I were to be comparing 3 bedroom to the 3 bedroom plus study 904 square feet unit type, which will be better in terms of purchase? The only key difference other than the dumbbell layout is the larger study area and the dry kitchen. One thing to note is that the 904 square feet unit type on Stack 16 is an inward-facing unit in the development. Assuming a $50 PSF premium over the guide price of 2,200 PSF, a 904 square feet unit would cost about $2 million. Comparing that to the 872 square feet units at Stack 18 and 31 that faces the school with a guide price of 2,200 PSF, The 872 square feet unit would cost about $1.9 million. The difference would expected to be about $115,000. So between the three layouts, I would rank 872 square feet layout as my first choice due to the extra privacy, 883 square feet layout as my second choice, and lastly the 904 square feet. The largest 3-bedroom unit type would be the 3-bedroom premium plus study, stack 26 of 1,044 square feet. This layout has a large landscape living room, a home shelter, WC, and windows in all the toilets and kitchen. If you are contemplating between the 904 square feet and 1,044 square feet 3-bedroom plus study unit type, let's dive into the pricing. With a guide price of $2,250 that we have used earlier for the 904 square feet, because it is inward facing, it will cost about $2 million. Comparing it to 1,044 square feet using 2,170 PSF, which is $30 PSF cheaper than the guide price due to its size, it will cost about $2.2 million. So the key question here is, if the difference of $231,000 or 10% premium worth it for the difference of 140 square feet? My take on the 1,044 square feet layout is that it is really special and is not commonly seen in the market, as this horizontal living room layout is typically only seen in the 4-bedroom units. And horizontal living room layout would also mean that the unit would be bright, which is a good thing. The balcony is also not excessively large, which also means you are not paying extra just for a huge balcony space. Last but not least, the 4 bedrooms. There are 3 different layouts: 4-bedroom deluxe plus study of 1,173 square feet with 22 units, 4-bedroom premium plus study of 1,313 square feet and 1,335 square feet with 76 units. There are no significant difference for the 4-bedroom premium plus study between the 1,313 square feet and the 1,335 square feet. In square footage, it's just the longer for your walkway. So let's do a comparison between the 1,173 square feet and the 1,313 square feet 4-bedroom unit. The main difference between these two layouts is the extra balcony in the master bedroom and the walk-in wardrobe. Again, now let's dive into the pricing. Using 2,200 PSF as a guide price, the 1,313 square feet unit with inward facing will cost about $2.88 million, comparing that to the 1,173 square feet with a lousier facing. So let's use a $30 PSF cheaper than the guide price. It will cost about $2.54 million. So now the difference in pricing between both unit types would come up to be $343,000. The key question here is, would the extra balcony and walk-in wardrobe be worth $343,000? For the 4-bedroom units, my pick would be the 1,173 square feet, as there isn't much of a major difference in the layout. When it comes to buying a property, what our future buyers will feel about the difference between the 2 different layouts. If both of them feels almost the same, the preference is always to go for the cheaper bedroom unit. To sum up, Norwood Grand offers a range of unit types with unique features like proximity to MRT and functional layouts. However, you might want to consider paying a premium for inward-facing units, as the views and overall privacy may not justify the higher price. Preview for Norwood Grand starts on 4th October, and if you would like to book a slot to see the show flat, reach out to me via my contacts below. Once again, my name is Charlene, and I'll see you